just never rule out Neil Lennon. Honestly, I think he's a master at setting teams up for one-off occasions to get results, and that's why we're laughing about the final and what an occasion it's going to be. And of course, against a championship team, Celtic should have the quality to get the job done and go and win the cup. But honestly, I mean, who knows Martin O'Neill's tactics? And nobody better in the game knows about what Martin O'Neill's going to tell those Celtic players or what he might have up his sleeve. Neil Lennon has been there and seen it all with Martin O'Neill, so he'll think at the back of his mind, no, we've got a chance. He'll know areas where he thinks he can go and hurt that Celtic team. And I know he was obviously in the co-coms the day, and Celtic eventually went on and won it handsomely with the 6 goals. But Neil Lennon will have seen things the day that will make him think, no, we can cause them a few problems. And as you say, Jack, I mean, this season, you just wouldn't rule it out. I mean, it'll be there for Martin O'Neill, the final game, his last stand, the Celtic manager. But if this season's anything to go by, Neil Lennon will go and ruin it for him, basically.
and become the biggest Celtic pantomime baddie of all time.
Exactly. It's great. And by the way, the other thing is, Daniel, getting into the final, who knows what the mentality or the mental state of both of these squads is going to be after a title run-in and the playoffs. No, the Celtic get into it as champions, absolutely flying. If they did, you think they'll go and blow Dunfermline away, surely. Chance to go and win a double. Or do they get it having finished third in the Premiership? No, down in the dumps, feeling sorry for themselves, fans raging again at how the season's finished. That you'd think would give Dunfermline a right good chance. But the flip side of that is, did Dunfermline go into it? No, in a playoff final and looking at promotion or whatever. So there's so many ifs and buts between them. It's hard to know how it's going to go.
And P. McLaughlin, Keith, in the comments raises a good point. I don't think we said this. Neil Lennon's last game for Celtic was the Scottish Cup final against Dunfermline.
That's right.
1-0. Joe Dumby, the lone player, scored the only goal. P. McLaughlin saying it might be Adamu this time round. But there's so many kind of weird parallels.
And if I recall correctly, Gordon Strachan substituted Neil Lennon in the second half of that game. And Neil Lennon, because I went over to Portugal after that to meet with Neil Lennon, do a one-to-one interview when he was on holiday. And he was ready to walk out the stadium with Celtic strip on, his boots on. He was so angry about getting subbed off in that second half, but stopped himself and obviously, went out with another ticker tape celebration, another trophy. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many weird coincidences and subplots and dramas. It's remarkable, and you know what? This has given this particular season the ending that it had to have. No matter how it ends now, if it's Martin O'Neill gets his hands on the trophy, as he says, he's long goodbye. If Neil Lennon stops him for doing that, no matter how it ends, it's the perfect ending to this season to end them all. I mean, this is just madness. And you know, the great bit is, with 5 league games still to go, we don't know how it all ends. We don't have a clue how this goes from here until the last kick of the ball at Hampden on May the 23rd? May the 23rd, 21 years and 1 day after Helicopter Sunday, by the way.
It's crazy.